Hey, what's up? This is Joe. This video is going to take you through the bizarre experience of working the bagger motorcycle races in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Now notice there are sport bikes.
The title of this video is an homage to one of my favorite writers, Dr. Hunter S. Thompson. It was he who wrote the book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, wherein he traveled across the desert to do a story on a motorcycle race and found himself in a state of substance-induced psychosis. Nonetheless, he made some interesting observations about the state of American culture, and the book was later made into a movie with the character of Thompson acted brilliantly by Johnny Depp. Like The Good Doctor, I too would be working a motorcycle race, albeit without the special briefcase, and instead of a fast car with no top, I'd be flying coach. When I got to the airport, my flight was delayed, which threw a wrench in the entire operation, and I didn't arrive in Vegas until an agonizing 19 hours later. All right, so finally made it to Vegas. I've spared you the discomfort of the delayed flights and everything I had to go through yesterday to get here. It was about 19 hours of either sitting around in the airport, waiting on a delayed flight, or up in the air. So anyway, that's the way it goes. But this place is pretty cool, man. This is called Sam's Town. Apparently this is where a lot of the industry people are staying, including me. And it's pretty crazy looking. So yeah, doing some promo work out here for Memphis Shades. Never been to Vegas before. This is a first for me. I don't gamble as a general rule because I hate losing money. I better be careful. I shouldn't say that too loud around here. Regardless of how you feel about it, you gotta hand it to Vegas. Every little detail of this place was engineered in such a way as to keep you here as long as possible. From the colors to the lighting to the ambient temperature, as they say in the movie Casino, it's all designed to take your money. Note the convenient ATM access right next to the slot machines. Now that is one big ass sign. Oh, there's a Walmart across the street. I'm walking over there to get a couple of supplies. Just on general principle, I refuse to pay a lot of the prices that you see here. They're absolutely nuts. Pretty much remembered everything. The one thing that didn't make it into my suitcase was my toothpaste. So got to the hotel about 11 p.m. Looked around in the hotel, found a little bottle of shampoo, used that to brush my teeth. Only later realized that you could call the front desk and have them send up a little travel pack with a toothbrush and toothpaste. After scarfing down a couple of cans of mackerel, I headed to the track to set up. Supposedly the company had sent a crate containing tools, product displays, free swag, and anything else I'd need for the event. All right, here we go. Finally got here. Man, my Uber took me about 1.5 miles over that way. They're having some motocross event, so just had to hike back here. Finally kind of got everything together, I hope. I have everything I need, and this is the right place to set up. It looks like it, so wish me luck. I was in the right place as it turned out, but right as I began setting up, one of the promoters came by and offered me a cushy spot on the AstroTurf, a stone's throw away from the track. Suddenly the sky was filled with what appeared to be huge bats, and I knew I had to finish this setup as quickly as possible. Won't be long now before they tear us to shreds. This particular race was won in the Bagger Racing League circuit, in which stock touring bikes are heavily modified and race on an asphalt track at fantastic speeds. Memphis Shades had recently designed a windshield specifically for these types of bikes, and I was here to talk about that along with the other offerings in the product line.
Yeah, I know you're setting up.
Yes, sir.
The law, shark law attorneys, they got a bunch of bags.
Okay. It was 90 degrees when the caffeine began to take hold. Actually, yeah, because I don't need nearly that many.
Okay, cool.
If I just, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I'll just take these.
Yep, and how many did about it? Yeah, no.
Yeah, this one. That'll weight it down. Thank you. Alright, so I got this pretty much squared away right now. I'm going to walk over here and watch some of the Vagabond race practice.
Gonna be watching for Cody Gilmore
When I finished setting up, it was around 6 p.m. on a Friday, and I waited on the curb for an hour and a half before I finally got a hold of an Uber. The driver was a Salvadorian immigrant with a dramatic pigmentation disorder, with bright white patches of skin covering his face and hands. He had been living in the U.S. since 1982 and thoroughly appreciated my willingness to converse with him in Spanish. Las Vegas was an ugly city in his opinion, and he was looking forward to retiring in a few years and returning to his home country. He said the most beautiful women in the world come from El Salvador, and made a pretty strong case that I should visit there as soon as possible. This has been one long ass day, man. Initially, I ended up in the totally wrong side of the track, as it were, and had to walk about a good mile and a half. I got to bed maybe about 12 last night, and just instinctively woke up at 4:30 or 5. My just internal rhythm is set with the sunrise. You know, I can go to bed at like 4 a.m. and I'm still up with the sunrise, just instinctively. It kind of sucks. Anyway, it's all downhill from here. Basically, tomorrow's the big working day. Everything's already set up, so all I have to do is show up, work the day, and then tear everything down, and then come back here. So pretty soon I'll be on a flight back home and get to have my cheat day pizza. And man, it'll be so great. Really not really feeling like doing any walking around or anything like that. So I'll see you in the morning. I spent the day fielding questions and handing out product catalogs, stickers, and koozies. After nearly being devoured by an errant great white shark in the hotel swimming pool that morning, I was finally back in my element.
Shark Law Motorcycle Attorneys is here, and they have a special photo booth. It's free. It's not open just quite yet, but they're getting it set up, and it's got a beautiful Shark Law Motorcycle Attorneys motorcycle, and you take a picture with the green screen, and it will have a picture of you with a Las Vegas night backdrop. Good to see you here. You're going to go out and race in the bagger race at 12 noon.
Yeah, for sure. Super stoked to be here with the Baggers Racing League. I'll be out there on an XR air-cooled today. It is my first day out, not only on this Las Vegas track, but my first day, or second day on the XR, just out here road racing. So stoked to be back after like 20 years of not being on a road race bike.
All right, well, go get them. Your first race is at 12 noon, is that right?
At 12 o'clock, and our second round is at 4.
All right, well, go get her done, and we'll come on back, and then we're gonna talk about your artwork and everything. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, you have a good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. The legend himself, Mike Metzger.
All right, everybody, this race will be 7 laps. Track is 2.4 miles long. Green flag. Now notice there are sport bikes alongside air-cooled twins going on out there. Going through the first and second turns.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Jake.
Joe.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
man.
meet you. Hi, excuse me. Is there any way, would you guys mind if I get a picture of your windshield? Thank you.
Alan, it's going to cost him.
Sir?
Tell Alan it's going to cost him.
It's going to cost him?
Yeah.
You want to tell him yourself?
What's up, Alan? Thank you for the windshield, buddy. It works great.
You like the vented version?
It's awesome. There's no buffering. It works really well.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Excuse me.
Blake Ron, Britton Philly, Tony Tucker, Rick Selman, Eric Rays, Arnie Wells, Jake McGuire, Seth Dahmer, Paul Schleck, Sean Hoffman.
After a long, hot day in the Nevada sun, I then began the task of trying to fit everything back into the crate.
A fantastic day and a fantastic year for the Bagger Racing League. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to Sin City Bagger Showdown.
It was all fun and games until I got to the last screw. I'm sorry to bother you. Is there any way I could get you to just push down on this? I'm trying to get this to line up so I can get this screw in right here. I can hold one side, but I can't hold that.
Is it catching?
I hope so.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Great, thank you so much.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry to bother you.
No, that's all right. I might need your help.
Oh, sure. When I'd gotten everything squared away, I headed back to the hotel, ate a half of a rotisserie chicken, and passed out. All right, so last couple hours in Vegas, I didn't film a lot of what I was doing because there really wasn't much to see, honestly. I was just kind of in my tent, talking to customers, explaining the product, giving away free swag and stuff like that. So like I said, Las Vegas doesn't really appeal to me for a variety of reasons, but now I can say I've been here, and Nevada actually is one of the only states that I haven't been to. Of course, if I'm gonna ride a motorcycle through it, I'll have to come back at some point, but it's just been a hot, brutal weekend. So I'm walking over to the grocery store right now. I sat down and started ordering breakfast, but it was like, prices are just crazy. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a continental breakfast here. Anyway, beggars can't be choosers, so I'm gonna get a couple of cans of sardines and get everything packed up and head back over to the airport. All right, so one of the things that I do with this channel, which is different probably from what a lot of other people do, is I call it like I see it. You know, even if the truth is uncomfortable or not pleasant. Basically, there's a lady out here tweaking her ass off, talking to herself, and just otherwise acting crazy. Pretty much anywhere you go is full of tweakers out here, it seems like to me. I was talking to one of the Uber drivers, and he was saying Las Vegas is not really the place to go if you have any vices whatsoever, because you see a lot of these people that live here and they're just like burned out shells. And you can see them sitting at the slot machines, which are all digital, you know. And I mean, if it was like an old analog slot machine, I might be tempted to put a quarter in, you know, but living on the road has taught me how to stretch my budget. So the idea of potentially wasting any money is just totally anathema to me. I understand the pull of it, you know. It's an interesting kind of a microcosm. The nickname of Sin City, I think, is well earned. Apparently anything you want, you can buy it here. Seeing the strip from the window of the Uber was about as close as I ever got to it. When I boarded the plane, I was shocked when I looked around and saw every person in my immediate vicinity staring down at their phones. I said a short prayer for the future of mankind, then pulled out a book and began reading. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the Dropbox for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.